The following self-hypnosis video is not intended to diagnose, treat, or cure any disease. It is also not a substitute for professional medical advice. Always consult with your healthcare provider before starting any new treatment or therapy. This video contains a self-hypnosis session. Do not listen to this audio while driving or operating heavy machinery. Always make sure you are in a safe and comfortable environment before starting the session. Please use these self-hypnosis sessions as often as you feel they will benefit you. Research shows that repetitive self-exposure to hypnotic suggestions increase the likelihood of long-term change. You are so relaxed and comfortable that you can imagine or visualize yourself walking in your favorite place. Maybe you can experience or sense the ground beneath your feet with every step you take. And this is such a great place to walk and just be. And perhaps after a while, you come across a very inviting-looking chair that almost seems to call your name as you approach. So you sit down. And this might be a perfect place to rest and enjoy your surroundings and really feel the complete relaxation and comfort. And you perhaps realize that this is your favorite place in the whole world. And having come to that realization, a total sense of relaxation starts to envelop your whole body, starting at the top of your head. You feel the deep relaxation begin to move down. It moves down the sides and back of your head. All those muscles are letting go. And the relaxation goes down your forehead to your eyes. And your forehead and eyes are relaxing too and letting go. And your cheeks and your jaw muscles are relaxing deeper and deeper, and your ears, and all around to the back of your head and down to the top of your spine. And all the muscles are letting go too, and the wonderful feeling continues to release and relax all the muscles of your neck and shoulders and upper back. As you just relax deeper and deeper, you can feel yourself sinking down, relaxing deeper down. Relaxation is flowing down your arms and out of your fingertips. You experience total relaxation, and your chest is relaxing now, allowing all the muscles in your stomach and abdomen to release any tension. You are just letting go and relaxing more and more as you feel your whole body completely enjoying these wonderful sensations of peace and serenity. Move your awareness now to your hips and buttocks and lower back. Feel those muscles just releasing and letting go as you breathe easily. Your body is just relaxing deeper and deeper, more and more. You feel so good and comfortable and relaxed. The relaxation flows down your legs, down your thighs, to your knees and your calf muscles. They are all letting go into deep relaxation. And your ankles relax, and your feet are just totally relaxed and comfortable. And this deep relaxation envelops your whole body. You feel more relaxed than you can ever remember feeling before. And as you sit on your amazingly comfortable chair, you could close your eyes if they are not already closed, and imagine that you are walking towards a beautiful building that seems to be inviting you into its magnificent lobby. And as you enter this amazing structure, you feel safe and secure and comfortable. Once inside, you walk towards the elevator and push the down arrow. and the elevator door opens and invites you into a luxurious elevator car, which is warm and safe and comfortable. You enter, feeling as though you belong in this building and this elevator. And when you push the button for 10, the door closes and the elevator begins to move smoothly down, and the numbers above the door change as the elevator moves down deeply. The elevator is taking you down beneath this beautiful building, and as the numbers go down, so you go deeper and deeper into a relaxed state. And you can count the numbers as you relax more and more, and allow yourself to go into hypnosis as you watch those numbers go down. 10, going down, deeper down. 9, continue to feel more and more relaxed. 8, you somehow know that when you reach the bottom, you will be deeply hypnotized. 7, you watch the numbers as the elevator passes each floor. 6, going down, you're going down even deeper. 5, feeling more and more relaxed as the elevator goes deeper down. 4, you watch the numbers continue to count down. 3, when you reach the bottom floor, you will be in hypnosis. 2, you are almost there, feeling more relaxed than you have ever felt before. 1, you are now deep in hypnosis, and you feel safe and secure as the elevator door opens. And you see that you are in a very comfortable lounge with beautiful furniture that is inviting you into the room. So you walk into the large, amazing room with the most comfortable furniture you have ever seen. And you look around and see a long wall of switches. You walk toward this wall and see that all the switches have headings, and these headings relate to every aspect of your life. And you realize that this structure is really you. You are listening to me today because you are afraid of war. You are afraid for yourself, for your family and people you know and love, for the world and the future of humankind, and possibly even for our weird and wonderful planet. We are bombarded with news on TV, in newspapers, and online, and at the moment, war is the main topic of conversation amongst people we mix with. With the widespread use of digital devices, news, and social media, we are now far more conscious of what is happening in the world than we used to be. Obviously, no one can wave a magic wand and bring an end to the conflict, but I know how badly it has been affecting your and millions of other people's mental health and well-being lately. So what hypnosis can do is help you to put things into context and hopefully help turn a negative into a positive. Wars have been going on since time immemorial and will no doubt continue for as long as humans exist. There is absolutely nothing we can do to prevent wars in the world from happening. So instead of fighting our fears, the only solution at our disposal is to accept that they happen and do what we can to help those affected. Accepting the inevitability of war doesn't mean that we accept it is right. Quite the reverse, in fact, because we are all taught right from wrong from a very early age. We know that the perpetrators of war are wrong, and the human soul is drawn towards truth over lies and light over dark. We can also be humbled and inspired by the generosity and spirit of neighboring countries who have opened their arms and come to the aid of the refugees by offering them food and water, shelter and warmth and comfort, a listening ear and a place to rest their weary heads. We can be inspired by the volunteers, medical officers, and others who give up their time, energy, and expertise in order to offer help and support to those in need. We can be inspired by the people in this world who have raised and donated money, clothes, medicines, and other necessities to their fellow human beings. And we can be inspired by the war correspondents who risk their lives to keep us up to date with what is happening in the world. So while there is a dark, ugly side to war, there is also a far more powerful, beautiful aspect that represents love, hope, and humanity. This beautiful aspect shines like a heavenly star in a stormy night sky. War is a time that often brings communities together as people rally around to offer their services to those in need. In order to overcome your fear of war, I'm going to ask you to focus on this brighter, inspirational side and use it as an opportunity to become more understanding, loving, caring, and generous towards your neighbors. I'm also going to suggest to you that you put aside your fear about war, because paradoxically, simply by having that fear, we are arming the aggressor and helping them to win this terrible, destructive war. Instead, we should focus our attention on becoming the best person we can possibly be. This means living our own life more harmoniously and doing what we can to help others. You've seen on TV and read in the news about how destructive wars can be. How much easier it would have been for everyone involved had the leaders shown understanding and known how to effectively communicate with their counterparts. If disagreements had been avoided and compromises reached, many thousands of lives would have been saved. We all have drama in our lives, and when we treat our neighbors with empathy, respect, and compassion, conflict can often be avoided or easily resolved. A fear of war can be very real and affect us in different ways. So in order to deal with that fear, rather than bottling up your feelings, it can help to talk your concerns through with someone you respect. Acknowledge your concerns and be totally open and honest about how you feel. Don't be afraid to admit how the war is affecting you, because if you don't own your fear, it will start to own you. Simply voicing your fear and bringing it out into the open can help you to put it into perspective and learn to get on with your life. It might help to keep a journal to record your feelings about the war. If so, limit your time spent in writing about it to 10 or 15 minutes once a day or a week, and then get on with other activities and distract your mind. Once you've done this, reduce your time spent on reading or watching the war coverage on the news and focus on doing things you enjoy. Instead of being afraid of war, we can do what we can to make the world a better place to live in, not just for ourselves, but for everyone we share our planet with. You might be the sort of person who likes to be actively involved with doing things for the war effort, and if so, it might help you to come up with fundraising ideas to aid and support the victims of war. Or, depending on your circumstances, you might prefer to volunteer to help directly in charities such as the British Red Cross, UNICEF, or any one of the other leading or smaller charitable organizations. Living with the prospect of war, whether in your own country or abroad, highlights the need for peace and unity, and the ability of people to remain calm and rational. Ukraine is a nation that loves life and values its freedom, and with its strong leaders, they have international support and abundant supplies of state-of-the-art weapons to defend themselves with. So instead of living in fear, be proud of the message those leaders are sending to the world and offer your support in any way you can. If you want to take a proactive approach, you could get involved in anti-war and nuclear disarmament efforts, write letters to your representatives or in elections, vote for experienced candidates who are skilled at international diplomacy instead of allowing a fear of war to paralyze you. From now on, you focus on the positive things in life, such as kindness, courage, and strength, and you are mindful of the thoughts that you allow to occupy your head. If you find any worries entering your mind, always remember that a thought is simply a thought, and on its own, a thought cannot harm you. If you are a worrier by nature, you might find that it helps you to allocate a short period of time in your day. Let's say 10 minutes for worrying, and when that time is over, you can then let it go and focus on something new. After all, worrying about something is a pointless activity and doesn't help the situation in the slightest. But at least you'll have done your worrying for the day and can get on with something else. You find it's easy to replace a negative, worrying thought with a positive, more confident one, a thought that makes you feel happy once more. And when you do this, you accompany your confident, positive thought with an expression to match. As you practice these techniques that I have suggested, you also find yourself becoming mindful in your everyday life. Being mindful helps you let go of your fears for the future. It centers you in the present and in your own body, reminding you that your body is an anchor that you can return to for stability if you should start to feel fearful. To practice mindfulness, you can begin by relaxing your body as you did at the start of this session. Check your senses of sight, vision, touch, smelling, tasting, and hearing, becoming aware of anything associated with these senses, and tell yourself what you are experiencing. For example, you might say, "I hear the clock ticking," or "I can feel my heart beating." As you do this, breathe slowly in and out, noticing how it feels to inhale and exhale. Become aware of the way your body reacts to those in and out breaths, and, starting with your toes, move your awareness up through your body as you slowly tense and relax each of your muscles, thinking only about your muscles as you do so. During this process, if any anxious thoughts should try to creep into your mind, you can push them away. That's right. You simply push them away and replace any anxious or negative thoughts with positive ones. And this makes you feel better. When you switch your thinking process to happier, more optimistic, and positive thoughts, an amazing thing happens to you. Tension begins to evaporate as your body feels lighter, and an inner sense of calm energy and vitality returns to your limbs. In order to clear their heads, many people find themselves drawn towards nature, for example, taking a leisurely walk outside. They may visit a park or just go someplace where they can inhale fresh, clean air and experience the vital life energy entering their lungs. Or they may prefer to swim in a lake or an ocean, or go running in the wild, or dance with friends. Exercise helps to release the endorphins in your brain. These are the feel-good chemicals that are released by the hypothalamus and pituitary gland to relieve pain and create a general sense of health and well-being. Other people are drawn towards creative pursuits such as painting, singing, writing poetry, songs, or prose in order to express how they feel. You may prefer to be in the company of people you love, not doing too much, but just enjoying the companionship they offer. In a few moments, I'm going to ask you to go deep inside yourself and follow the path of your imagination to see where it takes you as I am quiet for a few moments. Maybe you'll see young children laughing as they run and play games in a garden of buttercups, or a field of golden hay, or blue cornflowers. Or will you see elders leaning on sticks, or reclining in chairs, telling traditional stories that have been passed down through the ages around campfires? You may see flocks of birds, pink flamingos standing on one leg, herons with their S-shaped necks and shaggy wing plumes hunting for fish. Or perhaps you'll see families of geese or ducks, or graceful swans gliding effortlessly on a still clear lake. Perhaps your mind will take you to a faraway animal or plant kingdom, or you may go on safari or on a woodland hike, or soar through the sky like an eagle. I really don't know where your mind will choose to take you, but what I do know is that you can find comfort and solace in your own special place. So let your mind take you wherever it will, and I will return in a moment or two. This universe existed long before you and I or anyone else on this earth came into being, and it will exist for millions of years henceforth. Look up towards the heavens, and you may see stars that no longer exist. Yet they are there, and you can see them through the most powerful of telescopes. Now look deep into the ocean, and on the seabed and under the crust of the earth are the fossils and microscopic forms of life past, life present, and life future. Sense the energy all around you of those who have been, and those who exist right now, and those who will exist in the future. And now open your eyes and your ears to the secrets and visions that are being whispered and shown to you and to others by the guardians of time. The dramatic whisper of war has echoed through this planet since it was first inhabited by humans, and will probably continue to be whispered forevermore. And there is nothing one of us can do to prevent it. But the words of the whisper are changing. They advise you not to have fear, but to simply accept and have faith in humanity and life. There is still so much good in the world. There is courage and compassion, kindness and hope and love. Where the paths have been burned and downtrodden, new grass will grow and new life will spring forth. Seasons will always follow seasons. Spring, summer, autumn, and winter always sit in the queue until it's their turn. And there is always the expectation that something good and worthwhile is about to happen. So let go of your fears of what might be, and focus instead on positive, optimistic, kind, and loving thoughts and feelings. These are the lights that will guide you as you continue along your path to the future. Fear has no place in your heart, so banish it now, once and forever. Always remember to replace any negative thoughts with healthier, positive ones, and allow the positive energy within you to grow stronger and more powerful as each day goes by. Live for each moment and make each moment count. In a moment, I will count the numbers from 1 to 5, and at the count of 5, you will be fully alert and refreshed. You will have beautiful feelings flowing through your body, calm and peaceful thoughts flowing through your mind. So when you are ready, I'd like you to come all the way back at the count of 5. 1, 2, 3, you are coming slowly back. 4, your eyelids are beginning to flutter. And 5, your eyes are opening and your mind and body returning to normal, conscious awareness. If you enjoyed this self-hypnosis video, please like and subscribe. We will be posting videos on a regular basis for a variety of self-hypnosis experiences.